Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Lightfall Season of the Deep intel. And today is the weekly reset, and Iron Banner has returned. And this particular Iron Banner actually has some pretty excellent loot that you're definitely going to want to farm out. There's also a really good farm in this week's Nightfall, and there's some loot that you're going to want to pick up today from Banshee 44 before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do the math, whatever that is for you. One specific weapon in particular. I'm going to cover all this information in just 1 second, but first, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 Lightfall content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. Remember, any of those things also enter you into any future giveaways on this YouTube channel, and I do one every 1,000 subscribers, so you never want to miss out. And of course, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have that secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into the next giveaway a second time for this video. Remember, those secret hashtags stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. So first thing we're going to cover is Iron Banner. This weapon, I think, is a really good pickup. I don't think I've ever seen this fusion rifle for sale before. Pressurized precision, has auto-loading holster as well as hatchlings. And this actually, I think, for some reason, has been made available on a week where this week's Nightfall literally plays into the meta of this weapon perfectly. And I'll cover that in just 1 second. But the weapon, first off, has a range masterwork. We have the Skulking Wolf origin trait. We have Hatchling. We have auto-loading holster, ionized battery, projection fuse, full bore, and chambered compensator. I would say this, amongst all the weapons available from Iron Banner this week, I actually will probably go after the most. Rolls on the other weapons, we have Swarm of the Raven with destabilizing rounds, which is awesome. Slick Draw, and again, the Skulking Wolf origin trait. This one also has high explosive ordnance and mini frags. Quick launch, as well as counter mass. So I'm not sure exactly which one I would prefer. Probably the quick launch, and I would stick with high explosive ordnance. But the destabilizing rounds is the real standout trait for this one. Remember, final blows cause nearby targets to become volatile. This is great with Hunter, Gerfalcon builds, really any Void build currently. Handling masterwork, nothing really special there, but again, just for the destabilizing rounds, it's worth the farm. We have Dark Decider with dynamic sway reduction, rangefinder. Has a range masterwork with alloy magazine, extended mag, arrowhead brake, and fluted barrel. It also has the option of Vice Stinger instead of the Skulking Wolf origin trait, which is very cool. So in 20 round per minute auto rifles, I'm not totally sure where they play into the PvP meta at the moment, but it's always good to just have a good ARC auto rifle right now. They are in the champion mod section, so you never know when you might need one. And we have the Bite of the Fox with opening shot, which is one of my favorite perks on any sniper rifle, and this is one of the 90 impact sniper rifles, so essentially one body shot takes away not only their shield, but also some of their health. It's usually a one body shot with one of these, and then swap to a hand cannon, and you can usually instant kill your enemy. But opening shot is definitely one of the best traits. We have no distractions, as well as a range masterwork, extended mag, accurized rounds, chambered compensator, and corkscrew rifling. Remember, you also will want to chase as many rolls on the hero's burden as possible because it also comes with destabilizing rounds. And this is probably one of the most meta weapons for Void builds just because of that one perk and having it on a submachine gun. Now, if you're looking to farm out Iron Banner as much as possible this week, you definitely want to take advantage of the most rep that you can get possible per Iron Banner match. So I like to cover this every single time Iron Banner comes around. If you head over to, of course, your destination page, head up to Iron Banner, queue it up. You'll also see, of course, Iron Banner this week is Eruption. To win, rack up points by defeating your opponents. You gain more points and a boost of energy at each final blow while on a streak of 2 or more. But right next to that, you'll see the Iron Banner rank boost. This, of course, gives you a rank boost, which will give you more engrams at the actual vendor. So thereby allowing you to farm out more gear, or the most gear as possible. You'll also, of course, get loot at the end of Iron Banner matches. But you'll see, of course, there's the challenges, which you just complete by playing. You have the Iron Banner gear equipped, which is the important thing, and then you have the Iron Banner emblem. All these things will increase the Iron Banner rank. Points gained are increased, as you can see, by 1.5 right now. That will increase if you have 5 pieces on, up to about, I think, 6 or 5. You can go higher than that. I'll tell you all why and how in just one second. But I do want to put a disclaimer on this, that the reason that the number is listed to 5 is because anything over that actually is not the intended use of that particular method of increasing your rank. So though it will work, it comes with a few downsides. So now let's get into Iron Banner gear and why that's the most important thing for increasing your rank. Of course, equipping a piece of Iron Banner gear will count as 1 piece equipped, so 1 towards the 5. Weapons also work. But if you don't want to have 5 pieces equipped, you can also equip ornaments. And you can equip those ornaments to pieces of Iron Banner gear that already exist. So in this case, I have an Iron Banner bond, which I've also equipped an Iron Banner ornament on top of. And this doubles. So essentially, it's like I have 2 pieces of Iron Banner gear for 1. It's that simple. Just have an Iron Banner ornament equipped to an Iron Banner piece of gear, and you don't have to use that many pieces of gear. You could use 1 weapon, 2 pieces of gear. Lets you use an exotic. As you can see here, it says I have 2 pieces of gear equipped. Now, the thing about this is you can go over the 5, and you can increase your bonus well past what is supposed to be allotted. This will increase your rank a lot faster, and thereby the engrams you would get from the vendor. Right here. But there is a chance that it will glitch out the loot you will get from the end of Iron Banner matches. Those work on 2 different loot tables. There's the rank loot table, the engrams you get here, as well as the ones you get from the end of the match that will end up in your inventory here. There's a chance that those might go away, whether or not that's something you want versus more from the actual vendor. It's up to you. These, of course, can be curated roles, focused roles, so it might be worth it to go higher if you want. And that's it for Iron Banner today. Now, over to Banshee 44 really quick, because there's a weapon that you want to pick up, again, for me, if you're on the East Coast of the US, 8 p.m., because all of these will reset as far as roles are concerned for today. These will also reset for roles at 8 p.m. Then will remain until the next Tuesday's reset. But the rolls on the weapons page, not the featured weapons page, but the actual weapons page, every day or every Tuesday at reset, change at the reset time, and then 8 hours later change again, and then stay there for the rest of the week. So these are some of the most unique rolls, actually. And this one, the harsh language with destabilizing rounds, again, is the one that I am definitely picking up. As far as other weapons are concerned, nothing I would really specifically point out. Maybe this scout rifle, because it has box breathing, as well as it's a strand scout rifle with Discord, Hammer Forge, and full bore. You might want to pick that up. The Jurassic might be okay. The featured weapons page, remember these rolls will also rotate at 8 p.m. for me, and then we'll change tomorrow again at reset and do the exact same thing. Rotate at 8 p.m. We have a Cantata 57, always pretty good for PvP. We have a contingency plan with no distractions. Sail Spy Pitch Glass with Volt Shot. Nezarac's Whisper with Adrenaline Junkie. This is a deep sight activation weapon. And we do the Lawbrook C with Wellspring and Osmosis. If any of those are for you, pick them up. No real standouts for me. Now, before I mentioned how this week's loot, or the loot from this week's Iron Banner for that fusion rifle, really plays into this week's meta when it comes to PvE, and that is because this week's Nightfall and Grandmaster Nightfall is the Fallen Saber, which is a great strike to farm out. There's a lot of really good cheeses for this strike, and I will cover that in a video either later today or tomorrow. But we have Strand Surge as well as Overcharged Fusion Rifle as the bonus damage mods. So, that Fusion Rifle with Strand is perfect. Champion mods are Barrier and Overload. So maybe also that Auto Rifle might come in handy, as Arc Surge is also a damage bonus. So Iron Banner really plays well into the meta of this week's Nightfall, if you ask me. Fallen Saber has been around for a long time. There's a lot of good solo cheeses, a lot of glitches that still work for it. So, again, keep an eye out for that video later this afternoon or tomorrow. And that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Except for, of course, today's Legendary Lost Sector is in the Dreaming City, and it is awarding exotic chest armor. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as I said before. And turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 Lightfall content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. If you watched to this point, please leave a hashtag Iron Banner or a hashtag Weekly Reset or a hashtag Fallen Saber in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching once more, and of course, I am Wilhelm Scream. We will see you in the next video.